Should I clap? Want me to clap to sync up for the sync audio?
Every few years, the Melee community experiences a changing of the guard, from the first Kings of Smash, to the era of the Five Gods, and finally, the era of the Dock Kids. Super Smash Bros. Melee is a game that is now 18 years old. It is inevitable that we see this change of the guard, and that's no different here.
It's a top 16 winners defeating Ice.
Number 96, that number is not going to last that much longer.
See, Moky was part of a new generation of Melee players in Ontario. They were called the Dock Kids, players who were introduced to competitive Super Smash Bros. Via the Super Smash Bros. Documentary by East Point Pictures.
And it was just after the boom of the Smash Dock. So the scene was booming. It was probably the golden age. Like, everybody was coming in. New kids were coming in droves and massive amounts of numbers. And it was just probably the peak in terms of numbers and popularity the Smash scene's ever been.
Today, you'll find that quite a few of the top 100 Melee players actually picked up the game after the documentary came out. And Moky is no exception. But for a while, we hadn't really seen this generation take hold in Ontario Melee. For a long while, we had our consistent gods, Ryan Ford, Rain-X, Kirby Kaze, Wayon-X. Moky was just one of many who found passion to the game. And so he decided to compete. And for his first tournament, well, it was only the most stacked Canadian tournament to ever have taken place up to that date, Get On My Level 2014. Initially, he mained Captain Falcon, a character who was known for being extremely flashy and stylish, and always was a fan favorite.
Back when he first started out, he was still the Captain Falcon main, and he was kind of just like, not a meme, but like he was the referred to as like the Axe Money of the scene for Canada, because he played Pink Money Falcon.
He got good quick, but failed to make it out of pools. Although Moky lost in pools, he showed incredible promise. His Falcon was fast, technical, and smart. For someone who had just picked up the game so recently, he was somehow able to grasp the fundamentals of Captain Falcon at a mind-boggling pace, learning the punish game and having a strong grasp of stage control. Notably, he was able to read his opponent extremely well. This would become a defining trait in the years to come. Though he would continue to develop, he wouldn't really achieve a big win until 2015. At this point, Moky had switched to Fox. According to him, he believed that he was already practicing Fox a lot more than Falcon, as there was more tech to learn for the character. And with that, he made the switch. In 2015, Moky would take his first set off of one of the old guards of Ontario Melee. At Smash on Tap 25, Moky would face off against Rain-X in the winter semifinals.
Okay.
Ooh, oh, he gets a chain grab. Nice back air.
Good.
Oh, it is at that point where anything can take this game.
Oh my god, and Moky's going off stage. Go on!
Oh.
And
the closest game of the century right there.
A little over 1 year after playing competitively, he took down one of the greatest figures in Ontario Melee. This earned him a spot in Southern Ontario's power ranking at number 10. Next up would be Gommel 2016. And while he wouldn't do particularly well, losing to Principoo and None, he once again showed tremendous signs of improvement.
And he still could survive, he's Captain Falcon, but his recovery's not the greatest.
None's starting to move.
Yep. Oh, it's too little too late though, that movement. He makes it back to stage, he misses the knee, he's off stage once again. Here's the edge guard opportunity
Nice
to close out game one, he gets it. That's going to close out game 1.
None is not happy about that.
Nunn's not happy, but Moky has got to be satisfied. He's nodding his head. That's huge for this player. Like I said, up-and-coming Toronto player. This man's, I think, 17 years old. He's still in high school. This guy's still figuring it out. He's still so amazing.
2017 was the year that Moky really came into his own. He landed himself a top 8 finish at Revenge of the Sixth, 49th at the Big House 7, beating 25th ranked player Coble in the process.
Game, he might be able to get the set, but Coble makes it back just one more time, but sitting at 74%. He is sweating at his winner's bracket run, and Moky looking to finish it off here.
Yeah, it's such poor ledge play from Coble. That's the game. Canadian flags up in the air.
Top 16 at Canada Cup 2017, and finally, top 12 at Smash Valley 6. Also in 2017, he would further signify a changing of the guard in Ontario Melee, as he beat Ryan Ford for the first time at Smash at York 15.
Oh! That's it.
Oh! Damn! Let's go, Moky. My God.
It felt like really, really good because he's like fucking amazing. Like, so beating Ryan Ford, just like, he was like a top, like, I think at the time he wasn't as highly ranked, but he was still like a top like 40 player. So that was like my first like big win, and it felt like amazing, especially because like I definitely used what I learned like playing him like over the years, like, or not over the years, but like when he came back. I used a lot of like the knowledge, like I knew like a lot of like habits and like how he played, and it felt good to like actually be able to apply it and like win.
At this point, Moky had developed a style, an amalgamation of different players that he's watched over the years into something that's completely unique to him. He continued to work on several matchups, though the Fox Ditto in particular was always his strongest. Because of his great performance both domestically and internationally, Moky received the 96th spot in the MYOM Top 100 ranking. He was officially on the map and among the best in the world. One could only guess what he could achieve in 2018.